Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Stanford Howard with the November 5th edition of the HGP Sportscast in athletics. Just under 2 weeks before the 59th edition of the GTU and the Ministry of Education National Athletic Cycling and Swimming Championship gets going, and BK Group of companies have come to the fore. The group on Tuesday handed over $1.5 million for the successful hosting of this year's championship. Jaden Samuels tell us more.
With the aim of producing Guyana's first Usain Bolt, over 1,600 students from across the country prepare for the toughest of schools competitions starting November 17. The competition will conclude on Friday, November 23 and will be hosted at the National Aquatic Centre, Liliendal, the synthetic track at Lenora, and the inner circuit of the National Park. After handing over the check today, BK Group of Companies owner Brian Tiwari said his company remains steadfast in supporting the development of education and sports and can be called upon at any time.
With the Ministry of Education, we will support you. And we are here to support you in every aspect. Just give us a call, let's know what does the program look like, and we will be a part of it.
Jaden Samuels, HGP Sport.
University of Guyana student and reigning junior chess champion Andre Juggernaut copped first place with a perfect 9 points from 9 matches played in the first DDL Topco Juices One-Day Blitz tournament at the National Aquatic Centre on Saturday. Former junior champion Joshua Gopal won second place with 7 points, while Arvind Singh came in third on 6 points. Marian Academy student Luca Dotto was adjudged the best under 16 player, and Malachi Eno, also of the same school, was the best under 12 player. 5 more Topco junior chess tournaments are being planned by the Guyana Chess Federation, and the body is urging all the junior chess players to intensify their practice regimen for the upcoming competitions. In hockey, the 6th Annual Junior Indoor Hockey Championships is scheduled to pull off from Wednesday, November 6th to Sunday, November 10th at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall. With the anticipation of 100 children to participate in the 5-day tournament ranging from the age of 7 to 21 years old, Simaco Engineering Inc. is the sponsor for the Mix Under 10 division. The tournament produced in the past world-class family entertainment. The GCC Thunderbolts are the defending champions and will be challenged once again by last year's runner-ups, Saints, as well as the underdogs, Panthers, YMCA, Old Fort, and Hikers. The Under-13 mixed competition is divided into 2 groups with defending champions, Scallops, and runners-up Scorchers, both appearing in Pool A. The GCC Eagles and Hikers round out the pool. Group B features the GCC Falcons along with the SHC Snipers and SHC Samurai. Fafan and Mendes Limited are the sponsors of the boys and girls under 16 competition. The girls division C defending champion GBTI GCC Spartans taking on SHC Supreme, SHC Sensations, YMCA Old Fort, and the GCC Hurricanes. The boys' competition will see a battle among the GCC War Dogs, SHC Shockwaves, SHC Silencers, YMCA Old Fort, and defending champions, St. Joseph Warriors. The senior division is sponsored once again by Sunshine Snacks and features both boys and girls under 21 teams. YMCA Old Fort are the defending champions in the ladies division, but will face tough opposition in the GBTI GCC Spartans and Saints. On the boys' side, the GCC Pitbulls hope to retain their crown against Saints and YMCA Old Fort. Matches begin at 5 p.m. each weekday, with the weekend matches being at 10 a.m. and 12 noon on Saturday and Sunday, respectively. The Sunshine Snack Under 21 competition and the Farfan and Mendes Under 16 competition will begin during the week and conclude on Sunday, while Simaco Engineering Under 10 and the Sunshine Snack Under 13 will run off on Saturday. For HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard. Now with some cricket news. The Guyana Jaguars departed Guyana at dawn on Monday to compete for the 2019 Colonial Medical Insurance Super 50 Cup title, playing in Group B segment of the competition. Their first match begins November 7th at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Trinidad. The Guyana Jaguars feature the following players: Tinjarang Chandrapal Hemraj, Leon Johnson the captain, Christopher Barnwell, Raymond Reefer, Anthony Bramble, Godish Moti, Versami Parmal, Clinton Pestano, Runsford Beaton, Niall Smith, Jonathan Fu, Kimal Xavier, Ramilal Lewis, and Romario Shepherd, who may return to the squad after West Indies ODI duties, with Houston Crandon as head coach and Shivnarang Chandrapal assistant coach. More cricket news. With the West Indies set to begin their campaign against Afghanistan on Wednesday, November 6th, reappointed head coach Phil Simmons is asking regional fans to temper their expectations as his 4-year tenure commences. The details in this report from Jaden Samuels.
The first one-day international against Afghanistan starts this Wednesday in India. However, the 56-year-old who returns after being fired in 2016 doesn't see himself as a miracle worker, but requests that the regional fan base have a little more patience as he tries to propel the team to the top of the world. During his time away, Simmons had enough time to identify a particular weakness that has cost the team matches in one-day internationals. Plotting the way forward has always caused a split of opinions, and the subject of Chris Gale's future in the team is one such matter, but Simmons has no intention of losing such a prized possession. The West Indies play the first of 3 one-day internationals against Afghanistan on Wednesday, 4:30 Guyana time. Jaden Samuels, HGP Sport.
Still with cricket. West Indies all-rounder CHINELLE Henry is out of the ODI against India due to a brain concussion. More from Samuel Gillis.
CHINELLE Henry, the 24-year-old West Indies women all-rounder, is being treated for a concussion and will therefore play no further part in the ongoing ODI series with India. At the height of an incredible thrilling game on Friday, Henry threw herself after a ball on the edge of the boundary and hit her head on one of the advertising boards. She was immediately pulled out of the game as ICC's concussion sub-rule took effect for the first time in women's cricket. But her effort saved 2 runs in a match that went down to the very last ball and resulted in a 1-run victory for the Caribbean side. The Cricket West Indies press stated that Henry would be unavailable for a minimum of 7 days. Opening batter Hayley Matthews will take her place for the 3rd ODI of the series, having served out an 8-match suspension for an undisclosed infraction. She hasn't played any international cricket since June after being pulled from West Indies' previous series against Australia. For HGP Sport, I am Samuel Gillis.
Thank you, Samuel. And that's all we have for this edition of the HGP Sportscast. But do remember, many men go fishing all of their lives without knowing that it's not fish they're after. Over to you, Javon. Goodbye.